Mabruk al-Maulada al-Jadida. Congratulations on your newborn girl, said the doctor as she handed me over to my parents. I was born in Saudi Arabia, in the hospital my father worked in. My parents considered my birth as a new light in their life and decided to call me Rashmi. I lived in Riyadh for 3 years before my mother decided that it would be best for my sister and me to grow up in India where we could connect with our culture. Dear Toastmasters and guests, there are roughly 3 important stages in my life that have defined me since then. The first stage of my life is on finding a path. 14 years of my life, school life, I've done in Bishop Cotton Girls School. And at the age of 18, I got out of my comfort zone and moved to the UK to pursue my degree in genetics. I first moved to the University of Essex, where I did my undergraduate degree. Living on my own was by itself a great education for me. Interacting with people from all around the world opened my eyes to different cultures, to different ways of thinking. I then moved on to the University of Leicester, where I did my master's, and then I went on to the University of Manchester, where I worked in an interdisciplinary biocenter, and I worked with really intelligent people like mathematicians and physicists and chemists and biologists. The method of learning at university was more self-taught, which meant you spent a lot of time at the library, you had long discussions, and overall it made you more independent. And the cost of living in UK was really expensive. And if I had to ever think of buying anything, I had to think a million times before I could ask my dad. But if I wanted to travel, asking my dad was not an issue. Travel is one thing that you can buy that makes you richer, is what he believed. There were 2 things that we were allowed to spend on: books and travel. The rest had to be a necessity. This is when I thought a camera was also a necessity. UK has the most wonderful, best, beautiful looking countryside that you will ever see. You can stand anywhere and take a photo and it will be worthy of a postcard. My time in the UK were the formative years of my life. The experiences I have here, I am lucky to have and have bottled up inside me so that I can take sips from it every now and then. All these experiences led me to the second stage of my life, which is on the realization of the path. After 5 years of living in the UK and after the recession at Haiti, I came back to India and started working again. But working here, the work culture, the ethics that was practiced, and my aversion to reading scientific literature all fueled an internal frustration. I could see no pathway. There is something called as a sweet spot funda that for a career that a friend had told me then. It's the intersection of what you're good at, what you'd like to do, and what you can get paid for is what you should aim at, is what he had said. At that point of time, photography was the only thing that I could think of that was a passion of mine. I always felt I was a storyteller at heart, and photography let me express that. Stories, I believe, are what shape and influence our lives. Make your passion your paycheck is what started resounding in me. Soon enough, after heaps of self-doubt, after the fear of starting all over again, I decided to make it a business of my own, and it's been 2.5 years since then, and I have no regrets. This is when I realized that there is no path. The path is when you lay it out yourself. This brings me to the third stage of my life, on lighting the path. Life is like driving a car at night. You never see further than your headlights, but you can make the whole trip that way, said E.L. Doctorow. The more I delved in photography, the more I realized that creative work is more on not on the technical aspects of it, but more on the combining qualities of the person and how the person sees the world. As a photographer, I have to be organized, you have to do a lot of research, and to be able to sit in front of a computer for a long period of time. Technically speaking, I now shoot with a full frame Canon 5D Mark II with a range of lenses which I use depending on the subject, the quality of light and the availability of light. Although I shoot a lot of weddings and I do a lot of events and personal shoots, the most standout experience I felt was when I started documenting a project, a community project that was building a school for the migrant slum population. Interacting with their lives, interacting with the children, seeing how they lead their lives was one of the most touching experiences I've ever had. There's a poster on my office wall that says, "If I could tell a story in words, then I wouldn't have to be able to lug my camera around." Although I have spent a lot of time working on photography, I still find myself constantly. So in my quest to self-growth, I decided to do a course in counseling here at Banjara Academy, and then consequently that's how I've joined Toastmasters. At this stage in my life, in lighting my path, there is a philosophy that I have come to believe, and Steve Jobs said it best. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in the future.